Zoom. Wince in pain, but don't stop, move forward with courage. Eliminate the evil forces ahead. Let's attack together now. Boom. Crash, asterisk the walls shook violently, asterisk boom, boom, asterisk, followed by a sharp crack, a pained groan escaped, ugh. Krgh, asterisk huff. Huff. Huff, asterisk they struggled to catch their breath, each gasp sharper than the last. Clank, asterisk the sword hit the ground as they took a quick glance at their opponent, eyes filled with determination. Step, what led you to make that decision? You made a deal with the devil. You turned your back on us. Why on earth? Respond to me, Knox von Lienhaber. Let down your expectations. Ah, I can see how it might appear that way from your perspective. However, that's entirely incorrect. In fact, I would go so far as to say, flinch. Ultimately, it's your actions that led to this betrayal. No way. You're totally fabricating this. Please. Just respond to me. Chuckle. Smile, what made you take that step? How did you find yourself in this situation? And so it began. It felt like a sudden and jarring descent, honestly. FH. Bravo on your incredible achievement. You've done it. Total runs completed, 27. Flash. Wow, I can't believe that wasn't too shabby of a journey. Snagged some amazing finds that are absolutely killer. Your monumental legacy. The descending moon signals the demise of Noctis von Lienhaber, the fiend, a rose wounded by the scythe-like moon. Manage the chaos that follows the assassination of the Imperial Princess. The sun blazes in the east, suppressing the uprising in the realm of Tahalin. Unearthed a few concealed triumphs, splendid, all is well. However, I must admit, my time is running out, and I might not see the next month. 2 years back, we got the outcomes, and I'm sorry to say, but I need you to prepare yourself. Wow, looks like you visited the university hospital. I recognize that you have undergone testing at 2 different locations. We have examined this matter with great diligence. Sadly, we arrived at the same outcome. At present, we can only provide you with some comfort medications. Please use them judiciously. Did I really just say spill some? Wow, has it really been 2 whole years? Ugh, oh my goodness. Gasp, gasp, ugh. I feel like I'm truly on the brink of collapse. Honestly, there's no use in rehashing that idea. It won't make a difference anyway. Just let it go. Appointment reminder for Chanyu. Lucky me, no one else to reach out to. Yay. Ever since my memory began to fade, I've felt completely abandoned, as if no one is trying to connect with me anymore. I feel so isolated, with no one to turn to for support. Seriously, where on earth could I possibly go in this condition? I just want to be lifted. Crash. In a terminal cancer support group, faith seems pointless. Until it creates miracles. A beginner's guide to hospice care, heartbreak. Are you ready to embark on a fresh adventure? Yes, no. Who am I fooling? This is all that remains for me. I wonder what type of character I should create this time, and here we go. Alright, let's take a moment to think. I possess an incredible sensitivity to mana. I'll select the trait of a master swordsman and engage in battle. First, my heightened awareness of mana, then, I'll embrace the skill of a genius swordsman and warrior 2, beep. Opting for multiple genius traits triggers negative consequences. Kindly pick just one to steer clear of these penalties. Neutral characteristics, terminal condition. Recoil. Just like me. A character on their last legs. Creak, ha ha ha. Ding. Are you ready to continue with this character? Absolutely, let's do it. Gasping for breath, I thought to myself. Is this how it all ends? Ding ding. Character successfully created. I've always had this gut feeling that death was lurking just a heartbeat away. Yet, I wished I could at least pick the moment and method of my departure. Character name modified. Synchronization is crawling at 4%, then 6%, and finally 19%. It feels effortless, but suddenly it gets stuck at a frustrating 71%. Character configuration completed, squeak twitch huff huff. This sounds like a character who is excited and a bit nervous, maybe ready to start an adventure. This feels like an overwhelming wave of familiarity that I can't escape. Can you believe this? My gut feeling turned out to be spot on. I found myself, wait a second. The most pampered brat. Quiver in fear, quiver. Nox. In this cursed game of ours. I'm not entirely sure why, but at that exact moment, those words suddenly danced into my consciousness. Honestly, everything began with a bit of a chaotic entrance. The Lienhaber clan stands out as one of the three illustrious families wielding the power of darkness. There's a strong connection to the Lunatic, the most sinister crime syndicate in the game. Nox, being the youngest of the 5 brothers in the family, adds a fascinating layer to the story. The Lienhabers have gained a stellar reputation as the most exceptional swordsmen. Yet, unfortunately, Nox gained recognition by standing out as an anomaly. Living an unremarkable life as the sole average Lienhaber, he steps into a treacherous world of enchantment, striking a bargain with the devil. In this way, he transforms into the most terrible plague ever witnessed in the chaotic realm of madness. Is this a dream? Have I truly transformed into Nox? Wish. Name, Nox von Lienhaber. Gender, male. Age, 14. Species, human. Core element, darkness. Achievements, none. Are you kidding me? A stat window now? Seriously? Stamina, 2, MP, 9, Luck, 7, Willpower, 10, Charm, 25. Hold on, what just happened? This can't be accurate. I'm utterly stunned. 2 for stamina. What exactly are these undesirable characteristics? Neutral, expression of shadows, negative, life-restricting ailment, curse of weakness, ill health, chilly extremities, influence of another. Hold on a moment. Is it really the unique character I just created? Shaking with excitement. Shaking with anticipation. A man on the brink of death in reality. But what about in the game? Why on earth did I create a character like that? It completely escapes my memory. Perhaps I do, somewhere within me, I believe I understand the reason. I aim to create a character that reflects my own essence. Much like myself, I feel like I'm fading away, completely alone, with no one to support me. At that moment, I was blissfully unaware of the heartache that awaited me. Ping. You've got an unread message waiting for you. Are you ready to take a look? Another message left unread. Ugh, what a bummer. Hey, should I call you Chan or Nox? Anyway, you know. Winch. My name. Hey Chanyu, the name bestowed upon me by my parents, whose whereabouts are unknown to me. Whoever is responsible for bringing me to this place. I can't help but feel overwhelmed. Is aware of my history that I can't recall. You might not remember me, but I must admit. It's been ages since we last caught up. What's new with you? Over the last couple of years, you have shown incredible courage and resilience. You've shown that you truly deserve this second chance. It's wonderful to have you back. Welcome back. Back. Am I really from here, or have I just returned to a place I no longer recognize? Wait, are you telling me that? Is it possible that this reality is genuine while the world I originated from is merely an illusion? What is this ridiculousness? Shaking with disbelief. There's so much I wish I could share with you right now, especially my true identity. However, I'm determined to assist you. Wait, assist me. In what way? Most importantly, step into the enchanting world of Elydian Academy. Seek out fellow adventurers. Those who can lend a hand. And try to stay as close to the main quest as possible. Embracing this journey will lead you to uncovering every hidden truth. Fade. Hold on. Please stay. I'm feeling frantic. Oh no, it's vanished. Well, it is what it is. Time to reflect. Right now, I'm Nox von Lienhaber, the soon-to-be ultimate boss of this game. Am I really expected to dive headfirst into the central plot? No matter how you phrase it, it feels like you're inviting me to leap straight into the fire. Hey there, Chan. Or should I call you Nox? But just imagine if that message was actually revealing the truth and this is the real world we're in. Should I just let it go, and risk erasing the connection to my cherished past? Unfortunately, I realize that it's impossible for me. My journey seems predetermined. I need to dive closer to the heart of the narrative. I need to regain my memories and understand the connection between this game and the mystery. And maybe, endure. I'm living on borrowed time anyway, nothing truly matters anymore. Should I have to embrace the role of the ultimate antagonist, I would wholeheartedly accept that price. Smiling, I have to admit, this isn't any more difficult than the existence I experienced in the other realm. I can't recall anything before my diagnosis 2 years ago. Over the past 2 years that I can recall, I've felt like a terminally ill person, carrying each day with a mix of sorrow and resilience. With each tick of the clock, I felt a sinking dread that we were racing towards the inevitable conclusion. Each moment of my existence was gripped by the chilling fear of imminent demise. Honestly, how terrible could this actually be? It's the same existence, just in a different setting. I'm quite familiar with this new environment, aren't I? Hello, system. Can you tell me what today's date is? It's the 4th of February, 1812. Only a year to go until Elidian opens its doors for the next enrollment round. And on top of that, my downfall. Awesome, right? Alright, let's dive in for my awesome 28th review. Whoa. Wait a minute, it seems like you've triggered a negative effect, sickliness, and now you've suffered a level 1 wrist sprain. Be sure to take it easy and rest up for a complete healing. What on earth is happening? Slow and lumbering, even a sunfish seems more robust than this one. What on earth is going on with this physique? Ouch. Oh no. The pain is unbearable. Ow, ow, ow. Master Nox. Gasp. They stumbled back, eyes wide with shock. Ouch, the pain is pulsating. Wait, she seems oddly recognizable. Dark-haired. Those amber eyes. Could it be Lona? I've done something truly unforgivable, my lord. I humbly kneel in shame. Bend slightly but, please. Don't let the splinters cut me. She's not one of the main characters. I'm positive Nox stands for obnoxious. Wow, does he have a temper? Haha. What truly makes her unforgettable is the way she gossips about Nox whenever she can. It's like she seizes every opportunity to do so. Glimmer. Picture those naive, wide-eyed gazes shining with delight as she whispers behind others' backs. I understand. Nox is wicked. Yet, still. Listen closely, I'm giving you a break this time. However, if you find yourself making the same blunder again, just take a breath and relax. Please, master. Aye. Oh, give me a break. It's not like I'm frightening anyone. Just a quick look, a little fidget. Quietude, oh. Ugh, right. I'm Nox, the pampered brat. Rise. What kind of nightmare has he been conjuring in this mansion? But, my lord, if I could just interject. What destination calls you at such an early hour? Make your way to the drill hall. This is really confusing, can you please clarify? Oh, glad you asked, Lo. Follow me. Absolutely, boss. What is he planning to do? Kaya, strike me with that wooden sword. To begin with, I need to make it through this. That brush with death was just too intense. It became evident to me, I'm simply not prepared to face my end. And the first step to take. With a smile and a sense of excitement, I welcome the reviewer to dive into this journey. It's crucial to adjust to the situation swiftly and effectively. Whoosh, grumble, alright, it's not entirely out of the question. I've conquered this game a staggering 27 times. I've explored every nook and cranny of this game, there's nothing left hidden for me to discover. It's like I'm seeing it all with a sense of wonder and amazement. Mom, open the attributes menu. Please. The central narrative of the inner madman. Set against a captivating tapestry of clashes between the divine, the demonic, and the empire, this game's allure goes far beyond just its intriguing premise. What truly sets this game apart? There's an endless mix of character attributes that allow for a multitude of ways to journey through the game, each offering unique experiences and challenges. Traits are categorized into various levels based on their uniqueness. Gamers have the option to select multiple traits from the lower tiers, such as normal or gifted. However, when it boils down to showcasing genius qualities, players are limited to picking just one. It's no wonder then. Every brilliant attribute often provides a direct route to the pinnacle in related areas. Yet, I can't help but wonder, how did I end up possessing two brilliant qualities? Honestly, I have to appreciate the mechanics of this game. In particular, I'm grateful for the penalty system known as penalty traits. Instead of imposing an outright ban on the players, by allowing players to select more traits than permitted within a tier, the game punishes them with overwhelming drawbacks, making the experience frustrating. Regardless, brilliant swordsman and warrior. This will fast-track my ascent to the pinnacle. In combat arts involving edged weapons like swords, I excel. Extremely sensitive to mana. This will enhance my connection to mana, significantly boosting my effectiveness in any magical endeavor. But it's not only those two brilliant qualities that can come in handy. Intriguing. Oh, this must be a special perk reserved for the main character. Curious glance. It allows me to view the stats of other characters, how fascinating. Talented actor, will really elevate my portrayal of Nox. This, I'm desperate for more than anything else. Heart of Steel, truly supports me, especially when I need to find my calm amidst battles and threats. Move forward, just move, yet the issue is. What are these undesirable characteristics? Wow, having life-limiting illness, as the foremost concern really hits hard. Negative, life-altering condition, fragility curse, constant illness, cold extremities, possession. This is quite the lineup of traitors. Absolutely hilarious. Individuals with chilly extremities wouldn't even dream of stepping foot in an icy landscape without some serious warmth-boosting abilities. Weak, and due to sickliness, I'm destined to crumble at least once before each chapter concludes, feeling utterly exhausted. Well, it's a penalty. Guess we can't avoid it. Scratch, scratch. I can take them on one at a time. Bring it on. He wasn't exaggerating. Is he really planning to go through with it? Fascinating. Creek, let's begin with. Damn weakness, you were born with a cursed level of fragility. Your stats grow at only half the normal rate. You're also twice as susceptible to negative status effects. The burden of weakness. After considering it from various perspectives, I couldn't help but feel a whirlwind of emotions. Shake. Limp, I'm in deep trouble. Similar to the isolated hero in that science fiction story. Whirl, oh no, thump. And there you have it, my honest assessment. Quake, after fewer than 10 strikes. How was I unaware of the overwhelming burden that frailty would bring upon me? Just take a moment to admire these beautifully maintained swords. It truly shouldn't be unexpected. As swordsmanship is the very essence that characterizes the Lienhaber lineage. Among the impressive nicknames that the Lienhaber family has rightfully garnered, the most striking elements are the children of the night and their blades. What granted them such fame? It's mainly the enigmatic skill of channeling dark mana into a blade. And the one and only conqueror. Often referred to as the dark sword of control. The sword has traditionally been handed down with great reverence, only from the patriarch of the family to their chosen heir. Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me, I suppose. Whatever. This family brings a wealth of advantages beyond just their exceptional sword skills. For example, the cash. Wow. And the cash. And the money. Excited beyond words, it's happening. Lienhabers rank among the elite in this realm, holding a status that is truly unmatched. That means they have more than enough cash to spare. Just how much? It's a surplus so abundant that it barely registers. Wow. Phew. The extravagant tendencies of the family's outcast. I'm convinced that Knox's dad, Theodore, couldn't care less if his spoiled son whines about wasting cash. Well, who can blame him? From start to finish, Knox has been the pampered youngest child of the Lienhaber family. Ultimately, there's a silver lining to this character. Now, it's time for a shopping extravaganza. Creak. Or perhaps not. This damned body of mine. Maybe I ought to just relax a bit. Is this yet another one of your commands that ends up with me suffering? Twist and turn. I can hardly wait for Lona to bring me the items I requested just a moment ago. Here you go, master. I've brought the clitter, a finely crafted wooden sword, a soft towel, and refreshing water just as you requested. Good gracious, is that Knox von Lienhaber in the drill hall? Can you believe it? What a sight. Alright, I guess it's safe to say we're alone now. Lona, come over here. Flinch. No way, but, why? I saw it coming. I really did. You're hitting me. What ridiculous thing are you talking about? Can I share a little secret with you? Go for it. Softly murmuring, yes. Really? Jump, are you absolutely certain, my master? Those items will set you back a pretty penny. Moreover, in terms of practicality, they're completely worthless, just a total letdown. Is that backtalk I'm picking up? Yikes. Please, master. There's no need to raise your voice at me. Naturally, he hasn't changed one bit. What on earth was I even thinking? I'm curious to see how creative she can be. Hopefully, she'll have those items by tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Honestly, the lack of stamina and that annoying curse are really getting to me. I absolutely need to address those issues right away. Eek, flinch. Good morning, Master Knox. Hope you have a fantastic day. Why you're the legendary Doom Rodwell de Ernerock, the esteemed Major Domo. Hardly anyone has the luxury to snap at him. Considering the immense power he wields in the manor, Knox, the disaster waiting to happen, definitely doesn't stand a chance. He's the top butler who strongly supports Theodore, the head of the Lienhaber family, and reports directly to him with great enthusiasm and dedication. How can Knox possibly stand a chance against that? It seems almost impossible. Wow, facing such a huge challenge right at the start. What a shock. I never imagined that the worthless little brat would catch his attention. Could it be that he sensed something was amiss? Reach. Snick. Well, it's not like I'm completely vulnerable. Hilarious. I always thought the majordomo's role was to serve the head of the household. An admirable quality, the talented performer, truly shines. However, my lord, I bring forth a command from your father. A command, you say? Absolutely, my lord. His Highness eagerly awaits your company at the dinner table this evening. Shine bright. Seriously? A family dinner on my very first day as Knox? You've got to be joking. I have no clue about this family, much less the person I'm meant to be. Oh well, he's definitely going to feel let down. I really can't understand why he feels the need to have Master Knox present too. What a headache. This evening, you'll have the pleasure of being accompanied by the enchanting Miss Talia von Stieliner. I've heard she's on her way to train as a knight, and I can't help but feel excited for her journey. If you choose not to join your brothers in warmly welcoming her. Oh no, I think Lord Lienhaber is going to be extremely angry. Wow. Alright then. Please excuse me, my lord, but you seem quite different from your usual self today. A little hesitant, perhaps. What's that supposed to imply? You've never really relished the idea of swinging a sword. Yet, for some inexplicable reason, I see you standing here in the training room today. Could I be so brave to ask about the source of your creativity? Stare. Relax, Rodwell, let's settle this once and for all. As your commander, I can't accept such disrespectful inquiries moving forward. Please show more respect. The choices I make and the reasons behind them are not your business. I decide what catches my attention. Did that make sense? Absolutely, my lord. I humbly submit. Could it be that he's catching on to something? I must notify Lord Lienhaber. Wow, out of nowhere. I truly didn't see an occurrence like this coming. Wow, now I'm left to ponder the consequences if I get caught. Will they pursue me? Oh, hang on a second. Is this really Talia von Steeliner? Why on earth did she show up so soon? Look who decided to show up. A complete fool bringing his crassness to our dining experience. Do you reckon he still sees himself as a Lienhaber? Seems so, buddy. Hatz and Allen, the dynamic duo. I always knew you were tough-skinned, but showing up at the family dinner. You've truly thrown away any last shred of dignity you had left. I've heard he mistreated a maid and a butler. Fits his character perfectly. I swear, there's absolutely no way to forgive that scoundrel. I'm aware it wasn't Mu Epsilon who did it. But it still hurts a bit. Creak, bow. Looks like everybody's here, let's get this show on the road. This is an exhilarating experience with Theodore von Lienhaber. Finally. That's Knox's dad, the esteemed patriarch of the Lienhaber clan. And. Phew, turn around, it's a good evening. I'm Talia von Steeliner. It's nice to connect with you. Click, clack. Miss Steeliner has arrived to embark on her journey of knighthood training. She will be joining our group temporarily. She's undergoing training to become a knight. Excited and looking forward to it. Let's give her a warm round of applause. Talia. The protagonist of Inner Chaos. She brings a decisive end to Knox's wickedness with her virtuous sword. To put it another way, eventually, she'll break my heart. I have to admit, I'm quite astonished to see you here tonight, Knox. It's really great to have you join us. Are we ready to dig in? Let's not wait any longer. With a quick look, I turned to my father and exclaimed, I just found out that Elydian Academy will begin accepting new students next year. We found ourselves pondering the imminent task of deciding who truly deserves to carry our family legacy forward. Sigh. Yeah, it's definitely time to chat about that. Elydian Academy truly stands as the heart and soul of this game. The core narrative of the game revolves around a series of captivating episodes, showcasing how the students at Elydian confront various challenges within their school and bravely battle against the demon. I absolutely need to dive into Elydian. And invite as many friends as you can. While ensuring the narrative remains intact. Chances are, you're already familiar with. Elydian Academy implements its own strategies to stop elite groups from creating exclusive cliques. Therefore, the guideline permits only 3 students per family to enroll. Your 2 older brothers have firmly established their places. In other words, just one among the 3 of you will have the opportunity to join. Yet, at this moment, I really hope to secure that final position. Of course, the selection of who will join us will be determined by our cherished Lienhaber tradition. So, we're going to settle this with a friendly competition. Wow. I was completely taken aback by Knox's unexpected enthusiasm. Absolutely. And the duels will take place just a month from now, within the grand drill hall of our estate. Rolls eyes, chuckles sarcastically. Seriously? What's the use? Do you really think you have a shot at this? With your fragile frame and soft palms? Wow. That's quite unexpected. Absolutely. Given my understanding of the competition, I'm filled with a sense of hope and excitement. Let's go for it. How could you even think that? Are you really implying that we are in the same league as your miserable existence? Bursty. This battle is an obstacle I must overcome to reach Elydian, no matter what. Let's go. I'm heading to hell with their mocking faces. No, I'm implying. As a prospective student of Elidian, I'm beyond your level. Chuckle, tilt, intriguing. Can I inquire what gives you such assurance? Smile. Hold on. Take it easy. Honestly. You're the very last individual I should be trying to catch the eye of. It's exactly how you put it. It's like Nox transformed into a completely different person in the blink of an eye. Absolutely, my friend. Had I not witnessed it firsthand, I would have assumed Rodwell was just joking around. What sparked that unexpected shift in feelings? Under the influence of a demon? Absolutely absurd. No matter what, this is turning out to be way more intriguing than I anticipated. Rodwell. Could you keep an eye on him? I'm really worried about him. Hey, Whisper, check that out. Gasp, what a sight. Whisper, the master of Nox, has returned to his craft. Whisper. Wow, you were serious after all. It's really for the showdown next month. A showdown? But then. Why is he just dashing around? Duduin, huff, huff, tap. Why am I able to catch every murmur they make? Is eavesdropping just part of who I am? Wow, my stamina only went up by a mere 0.1 point. Seriously? You've got to be joking. By the way, if you're curious, panting I'm sprinting because my endurance is really getting in the way of my goals. The genius swordsman and fighter attribute can kick in. It's only when the character's stamina exceeds 4 points that things really start to heat up. Of course. Any regular character other than Nox would have met the requirement from the start. At this moment, I find myself still trapped in the grip of vulnerability. Sigh, sigh. Phew. I've got just a month to boost my endurance by 1.9 points. Phew. The burden of weakness is a plight that significantly diminishes one's endurance improvements. Every run I've put in up to now has only led to a tiny 0.1 points increase, feeling pretty disappointed. This really cuts the energy boost in half, doesn't it? I find myself needing to put in quadruple the effort to overcome this double blow. Arg, why does it have to be this challenging? As if it couldn't get any more frustrating. Endurance, 15 mana points, 30. Life-limiting illness, places a cap on endurance at 15 points. Ah, but that's a concern for another day. Jingle, boss. Jingle, I've got the stuff you ordered yesterday. Wow. She's even more impressive than I anticipated. You're really stepping up and making a difference. Thanks for your valuable input. So, how do I boost my stamina to level 4? I'm thinking about using the venom from a three-headed snake, the spring water from the reminder fairies, and the nucleus of a golem. Excited to see if this combo works. Scroll of swift endurance enhancement, embrace the urgency. And I executed it flawlessly. Shimmer. Just like a seasoned pro who's aced this game 27 times over, exuding confidence and joy with every move. Master, why do you need all of this? It's quite intriguing. They're all either toxic or incredibly difficult to manage. It's no wonder why people hesitate to work with them. Plus, they're not exactly affordable. The one aspect I truly appreciate from all of these is definitely that scroll. Naturally, they become pointless if you lack the skills to utilize them effectively. I just can't wrap my head around it. Oh gosh, yikes, Master. That's a big no-no. Oh no, definitely not just any poison. Throb, this is intense. Ding, you've ingested the venom of a three-headed snake. You now have a temporary boost of 50% in your stamina. Way to go. Your time is up in just 10 minutes. The clock begins ticking now. 9:59. Stop right there, grab. I'm about to contact Mr. Ernarok. Don't you dare. So this is the flavor experience. You really shouldn't be munching on a golem's core. You've just devoured a golem's core. Get ready, because your body is about to turn to stone. A subtle reaction occurs as the venom from the three-headed serpent intertwines with the core of the golem, sparking an unexpected synergy. And there it is. The concealed impact has finally been unleashed. Everything is unfolding perfectly. Can't help but smile. The core of a golem is often utilized to enhance the user's protective abilities by turning their skin to stone, or to awaken a golem crafted by human hands. But when combined with the venom of a three-headed snake, an extraordinary illusion is created. The poison from the three-headed serpent is rendered harmless. The unfortunate weakness has been completely eradicated. It's done. The burden of weakness has been lifted. He's on his last breath. However, that's not the sole secret impact I intended to unleash. Master, are you okay? Flap, W8. Master? Wow, Master. I can't believe you used the spring water from the reminder fairies. The petrifying influence of the golem's core has been completely counteracted. The spring water from the reminder fairies and the golem's nucleus are interacting vigorously. Schwa. This feeling is oddly delightful. Ding. A secret effect has been triggered. Whoosh. You've just received a fleeting bonus trait, Gift of Growth. Whoosh. Everything is unfolding perfectly. Ding. A wonderful gift of progress, uplifting, grants you a full 100% boost in stamina growth. This effect remains until your stamina hits 5 points. Awesome. Extend your hand, and embrace the finishing flourish. Wow, you activated a scroll that supercharges your stamina. Your stamina regenerates twice as fast now, awesome. I shattered the chains of weakness. I managed to balance the drawbacks of life-limiting illness with the gift of growth. Moreover, I also utilized a growth scroll to enhance the experience. I believe I've done the math right, and it looks like my stamina is improving at a remarkable pace. Exciting. It's double the amount of what typical characters possess. Absolutely thrilled. Seriously, what just happened? Master, are you okay? This is too much. Hick, watching you remove your shirt. I thought the venom had finally gotten to your head. Sob, sob. Seriously? How inconsiderate. All I need is a towel. How could I possibly raise my voice at her when I'm basking in the joy of finally lifting the curse? I'm feeling pretty good. Are you certain you don't require Mr. Ernerok's assistance? Or maybe you should take a moment to relax. No way. I've got stuff to accomplish. What on earth? It's all about hitting the pavement. What could have driven him to do that? To engage in a challenge with his siblings? He is as slender as a garden weed. Dear lady. How can you speak about a member of the Lienhaber family in such a manner? They are graciously welcoming you. Hem. Emma, the devoted servant of Talia, is truly remarkable. Should anyone catch you speaking like that? Oh, come on. You can't be serious. This guy just keeps running. It's like he doesn't want to train with a sword at all. Turn. I even caught wind of some admirers from the Lienhaber family who generously offered to mentor him. However, my dear mentor, he rejected every single one of them without even pausing for a moment. He's definitely going to get crushed. It's unavoidable. This isn't going to change, not a chance, absolutely not even a little bit, just a fleeting moment. Ah, darn. Why can't I shake this off? Ugh, impossible. My lady. Hey there, Emma. My apologies. I'll return in just a moment. Tap. Good morning. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Do you recall Talia von Stieliner? What on earth is she doing here? I'm freaking out. I know who you are. No need to state it again. How can I assist you? Looking forward to your response. Ouch. What just happened? Why the cold shoulder? Oh, I can tell. He's mesmerized by my allure. So smooth and captivating. Absolutely. That has to be the reason. It all makes sense now. No beating around the bush. Fantastic. So, let me ask you this, do you genuinely think? Is it possible for you to outshine your siblings? Give me a nod. But you're just dodging. How will that improve your swordsmanship? Pout. Pout in agreement, exactly what I meant. Finally. Thank you. If you need my assistance, I'd be delighted to help out. Not interested at all. Please go away. Excuse me. How could you? Embarrassed. This is incredibly disrespectful. Is this truly your usual way of responding to those who are trying to assist you? Oh my goodness. Master. You simply can't speak to a woman in that manner. Alright then. If that's how you want it. Ugh. What a drag. What just took place? How incredibly subtle of you. This situation is rapidly descending into chaos. Murmur, observant eye, Talia. Bing name, Talia. Gender, female. Age, 14. Human primary element, fire. Accomplishments, none. D. Endurance level, 6, magic points, 3, fortune, 5, determination, 7, charisma, 20. Positive characteristics, longing for champions, nobility, justice, talented swordsman and warrior, neutral, none negative, feelings of inadequacy, restricted potential, easily offended. Check her out. Seriously, it's amazing how gifted she is. Just considering the stamina, it's impressive. Stamina attribute, 6, magic points, 3, luck, 5, willpower, 7, charm, a whopping 20. Despite the fact that the typical endurance for grown men in this universe is around 4. She stands out as remarkably unique. Even though it doesn't quite reach the heights of the trio of supreme beings or the quartet of wise sages. She can effortlessly secure her spot in a tier just below theirs. And she most definitely has the potential to take down a few demons. Yikes. His flare, a burning passion. As soon as she awakens, her elemental fire will transform into radiant white fire. This will empower her to completely eradicate the corrupt Nox. However, gaining Talia's trust and forming a friendship with her feels utterly impossible. Who can say what kind of turns this will bring to the plot? I must discover a means to endure while staying true to the plot. After all, it's complete madness to befriend the one who will ultimately defeat you. A month has passed since then. I'm absolutely amazed. I've never seen anyone grasp it so quickly. Absolutely astonishing. A remarkable skill that perfectly matches the esteemed legacy of the Steeliner family. Wow. Is that truly what you believe? Sibling. Will I ever truly measure up to the honor of being a knight? Knights should embrace a humble lifestyle, free from the clutches of avarice. And occasionally, they put their own well-being on the line for the victory of what is right. With this mindset as the foundation of their practice, they are compelled to conquer an endless array of swords and techniques. Oh, what a drag. But then again, there's that Nox fellow. He genuinely believes that just running will be sufficient to outshine his competition. Absolutely. He doesn't have a shot at all. The following day, Scylla, who was Theodore's first spouse, stepped into the scene. Rodwell truly captivates with its charm. What are your thoughts on how this game will unfold? Done. I can only guess as I gaze. This clash is meant to establish who is the worthy master that gets to champion the Lienhaber family as an Elydian Academy student. Let the battle commence. Rodwell, how do you see the game unfolding? I am confident that the extensive training Master Allen has undergone will place him in a powerful and authoritative role. Absolutely. You're completely justified. Is it possible that his lordship envisions an entirely different result? It's undeniable that Master Nox has evolved. Yet, no matter how much I ponder, I simply can't envision him surpassing Master Allen. What absurd situations could possibly lead to that? Reflecting on my time spent as a knight alongside Lord Lienhaber, I've come to realize. It's as complex as it gets. The mastery of swordsmanship adheres to a fundamental principle. The true measure of a swordsman's accomplishments can be gauged by pondering this single question. How many hours have you dedicated to your sword, mastering its use and delving into its intricacies? If there were to be a single element Such a thing could empower a warrior to rise above this unchangeable decree. It would be a remarkable ability from another dimension. An astonishing innate talent. However, is there truly a reason to have faith that Master Nox holds such a remarkable ability? I wonder, even then. It would be quite foolish to overlook alternative options, particularly considering that the swordsman in question hails from the esteemed Lienhaber family. For all we can tell, it's entirely possible that any one of my sons could hold a talent that rivals that of the three greats. A brilliant swordsman and warrior has gone silent. What a shame. Why do I always seem to have such bad luck in this life? Just the other day, I looked at my luck score and it was sitting at a mere 7 points. I thought I was meant to be fortunate. Is my inherent bad luck pulling Nox down with me? Despite all that sprinting, I couldn't elevate my endurance to 4 points. You are enveloped by the powerful embrace of the gift of development. Congratulations. Your endurance has just improved by 0.1 points. Just a little bit more. We're at 3.8 now. Ha! Are you really certain you want me to join you on this run? Oh, Master. Of course. As my loyal companion, you shall endure, help me every step of the way. Asterisk sniff sniff. Oh, how heartbreaking. It seems you've inadvertently revealed your genuine motives. Here you go. Just one more piece for you to tidy up. Go for it. You probably swore to yourself just now, didn't you? Oh no, I can't believe I just did that. Ouch. I accidentally bit my tongue. LOL, hold on a second. I suppose all that sprinting has really boosted her endurance, right? Such a keen observer. Wow, just wow. Stamina stands at a solid 4.5, while MP is a decent 3. Luck is looking good at 4, but willpower could use some work at just 2. And charm? A whopping 16. Seriously, what's going on here? 4.5 for Pudu and stamina 2. What on earth is in the water this family consumes? Even their housekeeper possesses strength beyond that of ordinary men. After pouring my heart and soul into a month of relentless effort. Grit. Am I really still less formidable than a background character? This feels so unfair. I've been treated unjustly. However, my dear master, the sun is on the verge of dipping below the horizon. Isn't it wise to take a moment to rest? After all, your battle is just around the corner. Oh no. Is it that time again? Gasp, pant. I could really use some extra moments. Listen up, Nox. As your devoted brother, I urge you to back away at this moment. You are just as much my little brother as you are a shame to our family. Laugh all you want, but it will hurt me to give you a serious thrashing. Or maybe it won't. It's amusing how your expression clearly indicates that you'd rather I not step away. Was that really so clear? Honestly, I really hope to create a positive impression on Miss Steeliner. I truly believed in you to offer your support. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. Take a pass on this one. Alan's endurance is rated at 8. Stamina, 8. Why do you find yourself missing Steeliner so much? How laughable. I just can't see a path to victory against him with my current resources. What should I do next? Ugh. This duel is a crucial moment to decide who will stand as the representative of the Lienhaber name at the esteemed Elydian Academy. Master Nox von Lienhaber, and Master Alan von Lienhaber. You must embrace the result of this fierce battle. You must not, for any reason, question it. If I fail here, it's the end of the line. What should I do now? My quest to reclaim my memories. Discovering the identity of the person behind the message. And perhaps the most crucial aspect is my existence after the 1-year mark. Tension builds. Prepare for the battle. Wow. Spin. Bang. Zoom. Whack. Swoosh. Smash. Quiver with excitement. Ha. You stumbled upon a stroke of luck. Bang bang, if there's one thing this infuriating game teaches us, it's that. In defeat, everything slips away. However, if you manage to push through everything. Ding! You've just boosted your stamina by 0.1 points. You find a way to rise above it all. Whisper. And you can seize it all. Did my incredible hits leave you utterly astounded? Ha! A few more of those will surely help you bounce back. Whoosh! Bang! Ouch! All the chatter about that little dog's change of feelings had me anxious for no reason. Scoff. Just like the previous two, the third lien holder position at the academy will be filled by one of my boys. How exciting. Utterly disappointing. Someday. This family will. Smile. I might have set my hopes a bit too high for him. If this is the extent of his transformation. Wow. My lord, perhaps it would be prudent to call a halt to this battle. If this goes on any longer. I'm genuinely worried that Master Knox will require an extensive recovery period. Allen and Hats showcase a fair amount of skill. Wow, I'm already feeling drained. Wham! Though they pack a punch, their talent is far from extraordinary. When placed alongside their eldest sibling, they appear rather average at best. Should I really believe that none of my boys possesses the spirit to dominate everyone and place the entire world beneath his control? Do any of them truly deserve to be the conqueror? What a pity. Elevate beautifully. Put an end to the battle. Wow. Your incredible skill as a master swordsman and fighter has just been unleashed. Have you truly gone off the deep end, Knox? You've unlocked an incredible ability, the genius within you. A clever individual, whose name escapes me, once remarked. What a drag. A brilliant mind and an ordinary person perceive time in profoundly different ways. Ah, this is the way time dances for a brilliant mind. Everything seems to be dragging along. It feels as if time has stretched out, dragging on at a snail's pace. While my rival may appear sluggish, that doesn't mean my sword mastery is flawless. Quench. This ability by itself might not ensure my supremacy. However, I have awakened from my slumber as a once-hidden, brilliant swordsman and warrior. The decision is final. I can't help but smile, the triumph is all mine. Wow, that's quite intriguing. Wow, what on earth did you just? I can't believe my eyes. Just a quick peek, but that doesn't imply I can leisurely drag my feet. This ability's impact endures for just 5 minutes. So, how can I sum this up in such a short time? I decided to take it slow, just me and the loom. But it's getting a bit tiresome, my brothers. Huff. Allow me to wrap this up quickly. Smirk. I challenge you to confront me together. What? He is perhaps confusion. Father, may I have your blessing to involve both of my brothers simultaneously? Please let me know. Just a peek. What's happened to you? This is a side of him I've never witnessed before. Is there a secret card he's been concealing? My intrigue is definitely growing. I'll permit it. Oh my. It's Bolt. Go on. Bend down. Move. Move. How dare you embarrass us in front of our father? You'll regret that choice. Hey. Move in from your side. Silence. Charge. Ding. A secret power of the genius's era has been unleashed. Your skill level in basic swordsmanship of the dark lineage has surged. Awesome timing. Wham. Smile. I get it. I get the way. Ack. This is absolutely mind-blowing. I can almost sense what they're thinking. Smiling. But you're Knox. The shame of our lineage. How could you possibly? Keep your gaze locked on. Flinch. Your adversary. Isn't this a fundamental principle? One step at a time. Despite the weight of existence pressing down on me, grasping a blade. It can truly be an enjoyable experience. This is utterly frustrating. Ugh. I can't believe this. Ding, the moment of brilliance you had has come to an end. Wow, that was fast. Is it really over already? Wow. Hats. Alan. Bolt. I trust this battle has come to an end. Absolutely, my esteemed master. Ouch. And the winner is Master Knox von Lienhaber. Congratulations. Curses be upon it. But I am truly grateful. Here's my opportunity. I gotta speak with him. Excitement. Blood. Oh my goodness. It seems I've gone beyond the allotted time. While it's truly incredible, the brilliance of Time of a Genius comes with a significant drawback. After just a few minutes of use, it sets off a reaction, leading to a negative effect. Ding. In response to your reckless use of Time of a Genius, your life has been shortened by 2 days and 17 hours. Wasting my days and getting weaker. That's definitely the worst status effect I'm dealing with right now. I'm down to just under a year now. Thankfully, the backlash didn't occur in the hallway, but, what a relief. Forget it. I can already hear the whispers about whether I'm capable of handling school. No way am I letting that come to pass. Have you? Shift. Oh no. Are you hurt? Did you get injured during the fight? Ugh, so frustrating. Scowl. Ugh, why does this have to happen? Out of everyone. If she spills the beans to Theodore about these moves, there's no way it won't go south from here. I'm absolutely stunned. You managed to triumph over your brothers in this state. Really? I'm afraid that I completely underestimated you. I've been closely watching him for about 30 days, and I must say, his dedication is truly inspiring. I've never seen him practice with a real sword, not even once. It makes me wonder how he prepares himself. All I've been told is that, on his very first day of training, he took a few swings with a wooden sword. How on earth did he manage to triumph over his siblings? Absolutely, he definitely has been concealing his extraordinary innate ability. Wow, how did he unleash his hidden potential? How on earth did he refine it to such perfection? I'm dying to find out. Yet, following the confrontation, when I caught a glimpse of him by himself. What's going on with him? Is he on the brink of succumbing to sheer fatigue? Could it be that he overpowered his brothers with an incredible force? Oh my. Could those reviews have been more deceiving? I need to give this a thumbs down. Knox von Lienhaber is anything but a faceless nobody. This is a dedicated warrior who poured his heart and soul into achieving his triumph. Flinch. Cough. They were startled when they heard footsteps approaching. Knock, knock, is everything okay with you? You won't touch me with a 10-foot pole. A chilling sensation. Absolutely, I have to confess. The 2 years I dedicated solely to gaming drained away the few social abilities I possessed. And I'm dreading the moment she finds out. Oh. I can't help but hesitate. I truly want to convey my sincere regrets. Excuse me. I've underestimated your passion for the craft of swordsmanship. I've heard you've been fragile since the day you were born. I really should have seen that coming. You had your motivations for channeling your energy into perseverance. I'm truly sorry for underestimating you. And all those stories of your wild exploits. I won't condemn you because of them either. Emma believes anyone can slip up. Hesitate. How am I supposed to reply to that? Wow, she carries the same humble charm off-screen as she did while playing her character in the game. I must say, her sense of nobility truly stands out as one of her remarkable qualities. Yet, she remains a duke's daughter. Many individuals in her position would have struggled to extend an apology. Honestly, if you're filled with regret, shift your perspective. I would really appreciate it if you kept what you just saw to yourself and didn't mention a word to anyone. I promise you, I swear. It seems I don't have to be concerned. Great to hear. It's all about taking things one step at a time. It turns out that my ominous feelings were indeed justified. What do you think about Knox, Rodwell? It would be great to hear your insights. Even though I struggle to understand his motivations, it's bewildering how he remained so inactive during the initial stages of the battle. I think Master Nox has reached a remarkable level that none of his siblings possessed at his age. I share the same sentiment. Ha! There's something about it that I can't fully put into words. However, I can't shake the feeling that what he revealed to us today is merely a glimpse of his true potential. Keep a close eye on his every action. However, regardless of the circumstances, do not get involved. I'm all ears and ready to take on whatever you have in mind. Your wish is my command. Could it be? Is it possible that this Nox possesses a gift truly deserving of becoming the successor to the Conqueror? From this moment on, your report will hold immense significance like never before. My time is almost up. Switch. I'll pour my heart and soul into this. With respect. Congratulations. You've successfully finished the tutorial quest. Celebrate your initial triumph. It's not a game for me anymore. Gulp. Their throat tightened as the weight of reality sank in. Despite this, several game-like elements are still present. The stat window was just one of them. Ding, rewards. Rewards, you got 3 skill points. Awesome. Exactly when I needed it. After spending the entire day jogging to increase my stamina by just 2 points, I can't help but feel a bit frustrated. It would have been nicer if you could have provided this earlier. This attribute allocation is for attributes. Flash. It's really exciting to see how these points can enhance the character. Not exactly stamina. Stamina, 4, MP, 9, luck, 7, willpower, 0, charm, 2. Oh wow. What luck? Lucky number 10. The reason is straightforward. It's touching how helpless I feel in not being able to make it better. In the game of Inner Lunatic, I truly believe that fortune outweighs all other qualities. I might as well dive into the enhancement immediately. Take a look. Hey there. Just wanted to let you know that the new game update brings some awesome bonuses, plus 27. Check it out. Ding. You have a single chance to use the skill scroll dispenser and a unique opportunity with the one-time skill conjurer. I'm so relieved that the Ing Plus feature is still intact. What a breath of fresh air. It really makes my day to see that I can still use the dispenser. Experiencing this machine in person is truly bizarre. It left me in awe. Alright, let's think this through. With a twist and a grumble, now that I've hit the luck jackpot, my odds of snagging a normal grade scroll or better stand at 95%, if my memory serves me right. These tattered looking ones were of poor quality. The silver ones were of standard quality. These golden pieces are top-notch quality. And those rainbow ones were absolutely top-notch. Wow. Oh come on, give me a gold scroll, or maybe a rainbow. Absolutely. You've just earned yourself a golden scroll. What an incredible achievement, congratulations. And here comes the magic skill summoner. I know exactly which one I'm about to summon. Feel free to use the one-time skill summoner now. It's your call. Excited yet? If I wish to uncover the concealed riches within the walls of the Lienhaber estate, that particular ability will become absolutely essential. Before long, Theodore will summon his sons to the manor, a sense of urgency in his voice. Clench. At this moment, the skill conjurer can hold off for a while. Wow, you've got an amazing skill there. Pat on the back, do done. Did I win the lottery today? Fetching talent details. Ding, active skill, dominating hand of superiority level, elite element, none impact. Characters with a total of attribute points less than yours suffer a 20% debuff across all attributes when facing you. This is exactly why I'm so passionate about this game. Absolutely. A skill that inflicts debuffs. And here's yet another treat I'm stashing away for the future. Exciting. Hey, would you mind if I unleash the one-time skill conjurer right now? I really think it could add something special. Hold on a second. Now that I reflect on it, Grain will be back at the manor before we know it. His graduation from Elydian happened quite some time ago, and it feels like a lifetime has passed since then. Grain von Lienhaber, the second-born son of Theodore, carries a legacy that is both inspiring and profound. Right now, he's likely finishing up his night training and heading home. I can almost feel his exhaustion mixed with accomplishment. Unearthed gems. And then a shadow. I suppose there's no break for a bit. Let it all out. However, the bright side is that I can finally breathe easy knowing that Talia won't be a source of stress for me any longer. What a relief. She is the type who stands by her word and keeps secrets close to her heart. I suppose she doesn't have any more reasons to approach me. Awkward. It's evident that I misjudged the situation. Just when I believed our conversation had reached its end. What is it that you need? Ugh. What on earth is this? Excuse me. Could you show me how to do this? I'm eager to achieve quick advancements just like you did. Would you be willing to share your secrets with me? I'm eager to advance quickly like you've accomplished. Can you share some insights on your journey and lend me your expertise? I really appreciate your help. Well, looks like you haven't unlocked the mystery. After a whole month of spying. Wow. That's quite impressive. I swear I wasn't sneaking a glance. Just hit the flush. W8. Step. Tap. Tap. Can we at least have a showdown? Oh, please. Could you possibly share your approach with me? I'm really eager to learn. Alright. I clearly recall Talia desperately seeking her sister's validation. Oh wow, the technique you mentioned. Rotate. Before you inquire about its details or speculate on the kind of practice it entails, consider the unique abilities and talents you bring to the table. So, what can you possibly say after that? Have I truly never offered comfort to anyone throughout my entire existence? Ugh. Most importantly, refrain from making comparisons. Look deeply. Is that really all you have to say to me? Blush. Phew, I really hope she's not keeping an eye on me. I really don't require her presence beside me. Discovering a secret gem within the Lienhaber Manor feels like unearthing a hidden treasure. Seriously, who would ever want to encounter their future assassin in such a place? Incredible. Experiencing the Lienhaber family horse farm in person is truly something special. Nalai, awesome clip, no wonder it's one of the top 3 farms on this continent. I'm really impressed. All is set as you requested, sir. Bow, let's move forward. I have no doubt you understand why I gathered you all here at the Steed Farm. You're here to pick a horse. This will be your lifelong buddy. I had a feeling this moment would arrive. Oh boy, here we go. Among all creatures, the horse occupies a deeply revered position in our cultural heritage. Of the Lienhaber lineage and this vast land. Anyone aspiring to become a knight or a sorcerer. It's essential to obtain a horse while young, and cultivate a bond that will endure for a lifetime. At Elydian, they even offer a course on horsemanship, which is quite exciting. As the game progresses, the prevalence of cavalry battles intensifies, adding an exhilarating layer of strategy and excitement. Losing your horse means starting all over with a new bond, which can be tough. That's why proper care is essential. Yet, despite these challenges, the expense of teleportation magic can be outrageous. PSH, poof. This game can get pretty intense when it comes to money. The horse remains an essential element of existence in the depths of madness, adding a touch of surrealism and unpredictability. There's an even greater motivation to choose the perfect horse. Nox, having emerged victorious from the duel, you are granted the honor of choosing first. Remember, you only get one shot at this. TSK, what a pressure. Tap tap snicker I'm curious if he has a sharp sense of judgment too. Sniff, sniff. Yet, the one I truly seek is. Let me explore, oh. Here it is. Totter, what a delightful surprise. I go with this one. Duh. I encourage you to take a moment and truly consider your decision. Trying to change my perspective. Time to shake things up. Here's the deal, everyone, beware. I just took a huge leap into the absurd. However. Keen observation. The shipping status window is currently loading. Name, none. Gender, male. Level, elite. Age, newborn. Horse, obsidian, main element, shadows, truly a top-tier horse just as I anticipated. The level of a young pet can elevate significantly as time progresses. Typically, it advances by one level. Therefore, this little one could potentially. Wow, this is going to be an outstanding horse, or maybe even something even more incredible once it reaches its full potential. Moreover, this individual is a true gem. It's one of the most uncommon horse breeds in the game. Possessing strength and unparalleled beauty that truly match its name. I'm sure Theodore would have claimed this one for his own if he knew the breed. Gumps. At this moment. At first glance, it might seem delicate due to the multitude of debuffs. However, the shining traits remain: tirelessness, debuff removed; born warhorse, debuff removed; gallantry, debuff removed; and let's not overlook the neutral trait, unwavering loyalty. Negative, born to die, active remaining time in life, 2d 16 hours 12 minutes, and that negative trait is really dragging me down. This could potentially be even more challenging than my life-limiting illness. Squeeze. I stick to my decision. This is the one I desire. Rotate. However, I'm confident that I can prevent that from becoming an issue. What's the reason behind this? Could it be that he recognized too much of his own reflection within it? He must have let his feelings get the better of him. Disappointing. I truly wish you won't find yourself looking back with regret over your decision. Father, no. Wow, he must be feeling incredibly let down. Master Hats, Master Allen. Don't worry, we're here to help. Please select your horse. I truly think your noble steed deserves a proper name, my lord. How about we call him Bow O, Rodwell? You hit the nail on the head. Just rub it in. Carl. That's right, his name is Carl. The name I consistently adopted from another realm while enjoying this game. This is the title that holds great significance for me, indeed. Ugh. I can't believe it. I really need to keep this under wraps. Stashing him away in my room was definitely a smart move, and now. Am I the only one thinking, or do you really feel like giving up on your life? It would be a shame to let such potential go to waste. We might just have more in common than we think. Smile, perhaps you are as well. Battling to cling to the fleeting opportunities life offers you. Lona. I'm aware you're lurking around. Show yourself now, or face the consequences. Whoa, ouch. I'm here, Master. How did you figure out I was out here? It's pretty clear. Do you really need to create such a dramatic arrival every single time? You'll look after my horse from now on. But, having a horse in the bed, it's such a wild dream, isn't it? Whispers, who does he believe prepares his bed? Whispers. He's not feeling well, so could you please be extra gentle and caring? Of course, my lord, sigh whatever you desire. Now that I reflect on it. I genuinely should have given this more thought. I'm not sure how Carl will feel about what I'm planning to do later, but it might give him a bit of a scare. Will that timid Lona not break down at the sight of it? I heard your name is Carl. Are you feeling hungry, Carl? Nalai. A few days later, sob. Master Knox. Carl is gone. Oh no. Go ahead, let those tears flow. What a heavy sigh. Honestly. She truly had deep feelings for him. It's clear she became quite attached. I'm beginning to feel a bit sorry for her. But this was inevitably going to occur. I've always known that. Ensuring Carl's survival was never a possibility. Stop shedding tears. You're disrupting my focus. And please, get up for goodness sake. Oh no, but, my dear master. Carl is. Don't be concerned. Carl is likely to return to our side in no time, filled with excitement and remorse. I beg your pardon, but how can that even be? Has Carl's death confused your thoughts, my lord? Ugh, just keep quiet and take a step back. Fuming with frustration. What's this mysterious scroll all about? Take a step closer. And now, I infuse it with my enchanting energy until, Master. Are you manipulating your magical power? But that's against the rules. Oh no, I'm losing it. One more try. Do you really want to witness Carl's demise all over again? Whoosh. Whoosh, if that's not the case, then hush up right now. Focus, concentrate, it's all about maintaining your concentration. I'm still struggling to manage any mana, whoosh. And my heightened sensitivity to mana remains dormant. Moreover, according to the Empire's law, only the royal family members are permitted to harness their magical energy before they turn 15. It feels like such a privilege. Yet also a heavy responsibility. It offers the royals an advantageous beginning in their journey of mastering magic. Ultimately, they tend to accomplish far greater feats in their magical studies. However, as I'm not part of the nobility, the only thing I can do is unleash every bit of enchanting energy within me. Huzz. A faint pulsation courses beneath my hands, and though it's subtle, I can undeniably sense a spark of energy. Experiencing the enchantment of wielding mystical energy is truly exhilarating. Pulse, beat, smile, oh wow. I believe I'm starting to enjoy this. And now, I'm activating my special skill for just this moment. There's no room for error. As I prepare to utilize. Ding, you've summoned the ability Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead. Whoa, that's some dark magic. With a chilling flash, you can bring Carl back to your realm as a loyal undead companion. Are you ready to move forward? Let's go. The creatures of the night in this game are characterized by two common traits. First, they are summoned through dark sorcery and infused with shadowy magical forces. Second, they might have passed away previously, but they still possess. This really hits different. The feeling of individuality, awareness, and even enhanced abilities. This reflects an unshakable devotion to their owners. But here's the thing though. Even though these families seem highly desirable, there is only one family. Wow, can you believe it? That actually has the power to create undeads. The Marbases, a distinguished lineage wielding the power of darkness. In that sense, they resemble the lien holders. However, in contrast to lien holders, who have historically been knights, Marbases are dark sorcerers, skilled in the mystical craft of necromancy. Are characters beyond the Marba family truly deprived of the opportunity to utilize the skills they hoard? How frustrating. Well, not really. Here is where this one-time skill wizard steps in. And with it, I've crafted the Necronomicon, ominous. Often referred to as the Tome of the Deceased. Absolutely mind-blowing. Shoo. Almost there. I've exhausted my magical energy. Darn it. Your skill execution was spot on and greatly appreciated. Here comes the bone-chilling return of Carl as an eerie undead pet, sending shivers down my spine. Woohoo! I made it happen. Oh master. What on earth is happening here? Carl is simply amazing. Name, Carl. Sex, M, grade, high. Age, 0, species, undead horse, obsidian. Primary element, darkness. Traits, positive, tirelessness, born warhorse, gallantry. Neutral, unwavering loyalty. Negative, the characteristic, born to die, has been rendered useless. A temporary growth enhancement of 50% has been triggered. This effect endures for a whole year. You can summon and dismiss an undead pet using your magical energy. I did it. Per RNG, from this moment forward, I shall be your ruler. And now. Wait, what? Lona. What in the world are you doing? Wow, this is absolutely amazing. I saw blood coming from your mouth. It felt like I was watching you slip away. I can't help but cry. Can you imagine the level of concern I felt for Carl? RNG. What's going on? You ungrateful monster. I treated you with kindness. You just rejected the carrots I offered you. How rude. And now, the moment has come to strategize. My journey in search of the next secret gem. Just a few days later. Knock knock, what's this? Honestly, the trails feel remarkably similar to what I experienced in that other realm. To be honest, it feels like a breath of fresh air. Loom. Unveiling the second secret gem of the Lienhaber Manor. If I can't locate it, I won't make it. However, if I take ownership of it, it could become the barrier that hinders the advancement against life-limiting illness. Perhaps it's simply my heightened state of awareness. I just can't resist. Take a step. This has transcended beyond mere play. Steer clear of the forest where lost children wander, many have vanished, never to return, and the thought of facing that fate again terrifies me. You stepped into the enchanting woods where forgotten children wander. Be cautious. If you can't conquer this level, it might cost you your life. The Jungle of Lost Children. It's a hidden woodland within the Lienhaber estate, off-limits to everyone, and it feels like a secret only a few should know. This dark and foggy forest is like a maze where even the most experienced guides and explorers would lose their way. This name is incredibly descriptive and fits perfectly. As soon as anyone steps into it, they might as well say goodbye to being found. Additionally, it's a jungle of lost children, feeling lost and alone. This signifies that the adult characters will not be granted any form of reward. Even if they manage to eliminate every last creature lurking within the woods. To make matters even worse, the creatures become exponentially more savage when it comes to adults. It's enough to send shivers down your spine. I can't even remember how many times I hit a dead end while trying to unravel the mysteries of this forest. From that perspective, the challenge presented by this forest is truly. I would rate this at least 2.5 stars. And that's out of 5, naturally. Honestly, what is going on with this game? Actually, while I was immersed in that game from another world, I couldn't have cared less about the reward items. Swoosh, whip, rustle, rustle. It was all about the experience. These sounds, fumbling, rustle, rustle, but reflecting on it now, it's precisely what someone at the end of their journey requires. At this moment, let's dive right in. It's exhilarating. Navigating through this woodland requires careful observation. Whoosh, swish. Whoosh. In which way does the smoke drift? And as soon as I'm sure. I can't help but smile. I have to head in a completely opposite direction. However, before I take the next step, how long will you continue to hide in the shadows? Isn't it time to step into the light and show us who you truly are? Xing. Well, since you leave me no other option. Sigh, whatever. He seemed completely unaffected by my charm. How is that possible? I'm utterly baffled. It's frustrating and perplexing, my lady. I'm pleading with you. Would you kindly refrain from trailing Master Knox everywhere? Don't you worry that I might be the one left holding the bag? Don't fret, Emma. I promise you will always have a place here, no matter what. Ham. That's not quite what I was trying to convey. Oh dear, the poor girl. She has no idea just how remarkable she truly is. Absolutely, while Miss Chell undoubtedly possesses exceptional skills, that shouldn't make Miss Talia feel diminished or anxious in any way. She possesses remarkable talents that make her a strong candidate for leading the house. Oh, how I wish she would take on that role. She must have winded down and headed to bed. Creak. Are you feeling anxious, my lady? Oh no. Quiver, quiver, did she really? Has she pursued Master Knox? Oh dear, everyone, wake up at once. Hurry, hurry, what's happening? Emma, can you explain this commotion? Stunned, Talia. Haha. Great evening. What brings you here? Xing. I can't believe it. That jump and rustle is simply astonishing. Step aside. Knox. A gray wolf. That's intense. Have gray wolves always called this forest their home? Wow, I can't believe I don't have the right sword for this. Absolutely amazing. I can't believe it was just a single wolf, yet he managed it with such remarkable skill. I'm asking you once more. If it were my brothers, I wouldn't be surprised. But why are you relentlessly pursuing me? It's making me feel quite uneasy. Oh my goodness. What a charming little evening stroll, right? Just a delightful chatter and a bit of playful banter. Speak honestly, or I won't stick around. I'm taken aback. Wow, I have to say. To be completely honest, I never planned on chasing after you, but I can't help it. You've truly made incredible strides lately. And just hoping to follow in your footsteps, I simply watched you for a while and couldn't help but notice, you seem to be on a mysterious journey under the cover of night. Wow, that's intense. And I thought. Evidently. There must be a hidden technique he's mastering. Mutter, giggles. I followed you into the woods, and then. It might have been foolish, but. Certain aspects have finally come into focus. Talia is way too generous in her assessment of my abilities. Just a quick look. 2. She has no grudges against me. Is that a positive sign? Sigh. And 3. She is naive enough to consider following someone in the dead of night. Oh man. I can't abandon a main character in this forest, just stick with me. Alright, now. Oh, and let me tell you this with emphasis. I refuse to assist you. I'm simply trying to avoid any possible conflict between our families. By ensuring your survival. I truly apologize. It weighs heavily on my heart. I hope she takes this as a learning experience. Wow. No way. Thanks a lot. N. Knox. Arg. Keep your distance. Unless you intend to stand in the way of my blade. Things are taking an unexpected turn. I really need to concentrate and stay focused. This forest serves as an introductory stage. As it doesn't belong to the main plot. While we won't have a stage boss, there will definitely be an elite monster, positioned just one rank below a stage boss. After just battling a gray wolf. The formidable creature will take the form of a distinguished gray wolf. Roar. Yet, to think so would be a grave error. Dash. I once believed that uncovering its true nature would simplify things. Absolutely. Yelp. Always and forever. Loom. I feel as though I'm teetering on the brink of a cliff. It's the moment to set aside all arrogance and confront the reality. Just as I once did from another realm. Oh, I remember now. The mantra goes, clench. Turn. Guess I was a bit out of it there for a moment. It's absolutely worthless. That was. Wow. Absolutely incredible. I can hardly believe he's pushing himself to his limits. He was truly a force to be reckoned with when he faced off against his brothers. I can't help but think if he has ever tracked down a wolf in the wild. But. Keep your distance. He needs to believe. My sword skills are nothing. Here it goes then. Rustle. The leaves shifted quietly in the darkness, hinting, lurking nearby. The magnificent silver wolf. Master Knox. Miss Talia. Bring us more torches, please. Stay away. The woods of the Forsaken Youth are treacherous, many have wandered in and never returned. A couple of sets of footprints guiding into the woods. I'm really worried. They are under the control of Master Knox and Miss Talia. I have a deep-seated dread that Master Knox has ventured into the haunting woods of the Forsaken Children. With Miss Talia, for reasons unknown. What a disaster. What are we waiting for? Let's rush after them and dash. Regrettably, we're unable to do that. Please, forgive me. But why should I? This is a woodland. Whoosh. Even the illustrious Lienhaber family couldn't emerge victorious. For the Lienhaber family, the forest was a source of nothing but deep embarrassment. Regarding the children of the night, the legendary shadow warriors hailing from the southern realms. Acknowledging that a vast, untouched woodland lies hidden within their estate. Was like openly declaring that they are not capable at all, which made me feel quite disappointed. Undoubtedly, the truth remains a mystery to the lien holders that only those young ones who haven't reached maturity can truly celebrate a complete triumph in the woods. What could have compelled Master Knox to step into the depths of the forest? Each careful step he took echoed his vigilance, as he scanned his surroundings with keen awareness. It seems he was lured by a sinister creature that plays with the mind. It appears that the strong magical shield surrounding our estate remains intact. This implies Master Knox deliberately chose to venture into the forest. I was wrong. Clench. I can no longer turn a blind eye to the fact that Master Knox has genuinely undergone a transformation. And now, he stands tall, a far cry from his once timid self. Move forward, there's only one path that guarantees their safe journey home. Move forward. Armed with immense knowledge, Master Knox must discover the way forward. It leads you back to the estate. Let Miss Talia gracefully exit this discussion, twitch. Swiftly, wish. Despite her fears, she remains fiercely focused. A glimpse. Take a look, if you want to keep yourself safe. Better stay out of it. Conserve your energy completely. Once they strike, let's dash out of here without hesitation. Yikes. Wow, this definitely boosts your chances of making it through, even if it's just a tiny bit. Honestly, confronting a top-tier gray wolf isn't exactly, I warned you. 2.5 stars, a matter of life and death. Growling. I hope Talia remains sharp as we navigate through the woods. Grip. Great. She's keeping a sharp eye out. Glance. Even though I still find it hard to fully rely on her for the backline at this moment. I'll simply have to stare angrily. You harnessed your talent, the moment of brilliance, done. Channel my ability and bring the wolf down in one swift strike. Hold on a second. Is Grit really about to, that scoundrel, pack? A momentary pause. A howl of emotion. Watch out. Knox mentioned I should run when in danger. Carry. Grr. Yet, I refuse to go down that path. Could it be that Talia is actually lending me a hand? Oh Knox. Are you okay? Are you okay? Talia. Could it be that she's actually supporting me? I'm doing okay. Yeah. Now isn't the moment for wandering thoughts. A fleeting glimpse. Thank goodness. Oh no. That must have been such a sad sight. Ugh, what a letdown. Shaking. A response. Already? What the hell? Get up. Yet, I find myself unable to. Not at this moment, anyway. Finally decided to rise and shine, did you? Smile. Tense. On my way. That monster. Quiet, hold on a second. Whispers, shift, oh no. It's already too late. 2.5 stars. Seriously? It's just so frustrating and infuriating. I really need to reconsider that score. Let me take another look, scan. That flesh-like thing. With a puzzled expression. It's more intelligent than it has ever been in the game. Quietly, I genuinely should have anticipated this. It was commanding its followers to launch assaults. Analyze. It's now embracing its environment. I have to immediately take protective actions, whoosh. ZZZT, it was anticipating. For me to make a huge swipe. And reveal my vulnerabilities. Hold tight, dig deep, let's go. Drip. No. Not now. I've played through this game multiple times and each experience has been incredibly rewarding. Was I really foolish to allow myself to become too self-assured? Did I foolishly think I could accomplish anything? Yelp, this isn't how I envisioned my demise. A knife? What a shocking turn of events. Absolutely. If there's a vulnerability I need to share. And the majestic gray wolf is no exception. For the time being. The individual capable of unveiling it, is certainly not me. Oh no. Oh no. Are you okay? I totally owe you one, absolutely, thank you. Am I really, thanking someone who could be my downfall? The very person destined to bring about my end. Shift your gaze, be unyielding, and don't fret about my well-being. You're in pain. This is. Are you really okay? Ouch. I'm okay. Let's continue our stroll. However. Get up, it's just a minor injury. Okay. I'm relieved to hear that, but seriously, it's creeping me out. Twist. Talia. Ouch, was there really more to it? Grasp tightly. Spider. Clutch. Glimpse, shiver, shiver. Whoa. I'm gasping. Honestly, it's like a vice tightening around my throat. Wow, she's frightened of spiders. That's surprising. If a tiny spider sends you into a panic, you really shouldn't have ventured into the woods with me. Flick. Flick. It's a spider. Just a quick look, doesn't it send chills down your spine? Could it be that even brave knights have a fear of spiders? Interesting thought. Absolutely, there definitely can be. Myth. Finally, I can take a deep breath. Is everything okay with you? Ugh. I can't believe you, counteraction. This isn't your problem. You've been coughing up blood. However, reflecting on it, she never truly restrained me or anything like that. And, honestly, she basically rescued me. I struggle to find the words to express my gratitude. Nevertheless, I feel thankful. Spitting up blood is definitely not okay. So, now. All I need to do is figure out a way to escape. Shimmer. Oh no. Sniff, I let her down. It's all my fault. Pace. Does it have something off? But Miss Talia's vanishing act could spark a feud between the families. I can't shake the feeling that this could just be the beginning of something much darker. I've heard unsettling tales of children from the estate vanishing into the woods. The murmurs regarding the Lienhaber family's ineptitude are now set to become a topic of widespread conversation. Hustle and bustle. Mr. Ernerock. The forest is alive. The mist is beginning to clear from the woods. The forest seems to be losing its wild essence. But, if the enchantment of the woods is fading, indeed. Sir, am I correct in assuming that dash? Bolt. This indicates that the wilderness has been conquered. I truly think our last hope might just become a reality. This is the text, does that mean? Master Knox is. With a puzzled and slightly worried expression. Mr. Ernerock. It's the legendary Master Knox. Did he really tame the wilderness? He emerged unscathed from the woods. Buzzing. Buzzing. Wow, I'm blown away by this. I'm having a bit of trouble collecting my thoughts. One thing has suddenly become unmistakable. The transition of power within the Lienhaber family is bound to stir up some trouble. What purpose does this assembly serve? My lady. Can you even imagine how anxious we were? Right. Emma. We've been searching high and low for you since your disappearance, Master. Worrying about the rebellious member of the family straying off the path. What a perfect reflection of the so-called children of the night. Emma. I'm right here. Just a moment. But I really miss you. You might find it helpful to revisit the 71 Steeliner Code of Conduct. Let's go through it together, shall we? Emma. Please. I'm really sorry. I'm panicking. Indeed, how could I, a mere servant, dare to reprimand the esteemed lady I attend to? It would be utterly inappropriate for me to lecture you. Please, no. It's the leader of the Steeliner family who will be the one to share the lesson with you. Wow, that lift is incredible. She has to be incredibly strong as well. Master Knox. Nonchalant flair. Endurance 4. 5 stars 3. Master Knox, I bow before you. My heartfelt thanks go to you for ensuring my lady's safety. I never meant for her to trail behind me. Ouch. Yet she demonstrated her remarkable abilities. I wouldn't chastise her so harshly. Phew. That's a relief. Who could have imagined there would be a throng eagerly awaiting my arrival? Certainly not me. Could it possibly be due to Talia's influence? Yet, what truly matters? Beam. Stumble. I've got this under control. Exciting news. I stumbled upon a hidden gem. You just scored a fantastic new artifact. You've just obtained a stunning new accessory, the Ring of Black Fire. How exciting. Feeling intrigued by this unique item. Limitations: the user must harness the power of dark magic. The visual effects were truly remarkable. The user has the ability to draw in a small portion of their adversary's life force, at the moment of their victory. The more formidable the vanquished foe, the greater the duration of life the bearer can absorb. The sole relic that grants you the power to siphon years from others, is this ring of dark flames. Yet, naturally, this ring by itself won't shield me from my demise. Grip tightly. This doesn't mean I can stretch my life as long as I wish. As the description indicated, I can only experience the smallest glimpses of life. Unfortunately, this is not a definitive solution to my life-limiting illness. Yet, there's still this small glimmer of hope pushing us ahead. With a soft chime, you slipped on the band of dark flames. It's far superior to being empty-handed. Just like I was in my previous existence before I met my end in that other realm. Smirk. Wow. I can sense my energy and magic points increasing. Lona. Come here right now. I can sense you're out there. Creak. Master. Can you see beyond the surface? Take a look. Well, maybe. This could express a sense of uncertainty or open-mindedness. Oh wow. Do you use that ability to secretly check out others? Is this how you see me? Ouch, that stings. Am I imagining things, or has it intensified? Rub. Enough with the silly chatter. Grab a chair because we're about to dive into another round of arm wrestling. Seriously, again? Master, you're well aware of the agreement. If I come out on top, I expect a 50% increase in my pay. If I come out on top, you'll boost my salary by a percentage. Absolutely, I get it. A 20% cut from my paycheck, I'm well aware. I understand. However, if I succeed. 1. 2. Let's do this. Bam. Here comes the third. What? Just occurred. This is so unusual. It never happens like this. How can you possibly think it's fair to slash 20% off my already meager salary? This feels utterly disgraceful. Indeed, that's a fact, yet. It appears that I'm notorious as a disgraceful member of the Lienhaber clan, all thanks to some gossip circulated by a particular maid. How infuriating. I found myself wondering, what interest would a brood have in matters of honor, don't you think? I can't believe it. I'm so sorry, but my paycheck is just heartbreaking. Wah. Creak huh. Looks like, weakness mode, just kicked in. This led to a level 2 wrist fracture for you. Just like that, you've been hit with a pesky little cold at level 1. Seriously, ugh. Ugh. This really sucks, such a negative trait. Lona, don't worry about the salary reduction. Just grab me some ice and a towel. Master, you look really pale. Ugh. I should just be grateful that I got the ring. Sigh, what a letdown. And take a moment to relax. What a disappointment. But really, did you have to throw a combo my way? Yeah. The name was along those lines. Chan Yu. Carl and the Amulet of Dark Flames, the enigmatic relic secretly kept within the walls of Lienhaber Manor. Having them both in my grasp. I was confined within the manor for half a year, yearning for the opportunity to actually utilize them. Done. A decree of isolation, Nox von Lienhaber. Crash. Yet I stirred no chaos. Ugh. I conquered a wilderness that others wouldn't even dream of stepping into. Ugh. And this is the recognition I receive? This is absurd. Unfair. Don't you think so, Lona? Oh no. Am I really the one in charge? Whispering softly, oh, but I am merely a young lady promised to Lord Lienhaber, how I fidget with anticipation. Criticizing the choice made by his lordship could have an impact on my paycheck. Your inability to lift my spirits is truly disappointing. Hold on, do I actually enjoy being challenged? Ugh. Absolutely outrageous. It's utterly ridiculous. How utterly absurd. How thoughtless can he be? His Highness is truly wounding your delicate, gentle heart with his unfair choice. Stutter. Collapse. I'm slowly beginning to embrace this lifestyle and it's starting to feel like home. Observing Karl's growth brings me immense happiness. Highlight. But this situation can't continue. My end. This is coming up quickly. Ding. You have 147 days left until you pass away because of your life-limiting illness. These annoying pop-up notifications seem to be more concerned about my dwindling minutes than I am. I truly appreciate the thoughtful reminder. How delightful. I can't take this anymore. Lona. I must confront my father and take back my independence. It's time to stand up. Hey there, master. Your bath is all set and waiting for you. Knock knock. Lead the way, Master N Omicron X. I'm right behind you. His lordship is eager to engage in a conversation with you. Creak. That memorable evening. And thus became known as the Night of Terror. Creak, screech, shriek. Creak. Who's there? The relentless swarm of demons, lifeless bodies heaped together. And the horrifying massacre that took place. Above all, it felt like a curse. Stare. That's exactly why. It is imperative that one of my sons takes over the ownership. From my blade. The conqueror. This incomplete potential won't cut it. This one of my sons, with a sense of uncertainty and concern, possesses the undeniable skill. Powerful enough to bring me to my knees. There's a knock at the door. Sir, Master Knox is approaching. Excellent. Quickly welcomed him as soon as he showed up. I too was unable to uncover the secrets hidden within that eerie forest. Stay away from the woods where lost children wander, many have vanished and met their fate among the shadows of those trees. Don't venture into the forest where children wander and vanish forever. Knox's victory truly merits celebration and recognition. However, it was no shock that the Homagers decided to step in and hindered the acknowledgement. We, therefore, announced the closure of the investigation. Struggling to accept that Knox has transformed, they continued to insist. A comprehensive investigation to confirm that the forest has truly been defeated. And of course, even I can't ignore their request. Flap. Regardless of the situation, it was essential to conduct the investigation. Bow down, my lord. The floor groans beneath you. You can raise your eyes now. Raise. Thank you. You gotta realize the mistakes in your previous behavior. It's kind of obvious. Nonetheless, as the leader of this household, I feel compelled to recognize and celebrate your achievement. I reached out to you to chat about your award. Feel free to give it a name. No matter what it is, I promise to give you the reward of your choice. What do you say? He's willing to give me whatever I desire. That's incredible. I've enjoyed this game more times than I can count. Yet, I can't recall Theodore ever bestowing such a gift. Whatever happened to the commanding, distant Theo I used to know? It's quite perplexing. Is this some kind of trick? Did he bump his head or what? I can't believe he'd actually do something like that. I could mention. Is there a reward? Elevate. Theodore von Lienhaber, the esteemed leader of the Lienhaber household. Ascend. I pledge on the legacy of our dark sword. No matter what you desire. I'll gladly grant it to you with all my heart. Wow, he's utterly serious about this. I honestly never anticipated it. Naturally, an excessive demand from your side will undoubtedly shape my perception of you. However, I have faith that you won't ask for something unreasonable. Of course. Can I have a moment to think about it? Absolutely. I wholeheartedly give you the freedom to leave the estate whenever you feel it's right. Please be mindful and refrain from causing disturbances as you often do. I appreciate it, my lord. Always remember, you are the one holding the lien. The following day. Well. Goodbye for now, and I eagerly await our reunion at the Elydian Academy. Nooks. Shine. Master, Miss Steeliner has taken her leave. It would be polite to acknowledge her. Ugh, very well then. Goodbye, until you rise to the esteemed status of a noble knight. Shift. What steps must I take to transform into one? I'm so enthusiastic. With a fearless spirit like mine, I'm ready to face even the biggest, hairiest spider head-on. Howl. A fierce wolf. I wish I had mentioned it's a wolf. Rise. Absolutely fantastic. What a great experience. Ensure your neck is pristine, for my sword shall meet you once more. I shall return, noble knight. My neck. It's pulsating, oh my goodness. Is this really how she decides to end my life? All jokes aside, we are incredibly thankful, Master Knox. We bow in appreciation. I can barely find a reason for anyone from the Steeliner family to express gratitude towards me. You helped rescue my lady. Don't you remember, sir? Like I mentioned before, that was never my goal. Sigh. Just go ahead and share your thoughts without holding back. I'm not entirely sure how it happened, but, well, one of the characters has departed. I'm gradually acclimating to this strange mode of living, piece by piece. And for no apparent reason. I may actually be finding a strange pleasure in it. Pulse caress. Ping, in just 146 days, you will face the heartbreaking reality of losing your battle with your terminal illness. Only 146 days to go. Will this guy ever get a moment to breathe? Just a few days later. By the way, dear master. Don't you think it's time to hire a fresh maid and a squire to assist you during your studies? Hop. A new maid, you say? Hold on a second. Who's there? Greetings, Master Knox. What delightful reason has led you to grace us with your presence this beautiful morning? Allow me to introduce the housekeeper. She will be at your service throughout your stay at Elydian Academy. As a new trainee, she is here to assist you from this moment onward. Good morning, esteemed master. I am Zitri de Lobelia, and I wholeheartedly ask you to keep me entirely at your service. Knox von Lienhaber is truly captivating. Zitri de Lobelia. I had a feeling it would be this way. Name, Zitri de Lobelia. Gender, female. Age, 15. Primary element, earth. Achievements, none. Positive traits, genius assistant. Neutral traits, unwavering loyalty. Negative traits, two-faced, misfortune, mechanical, consummate liar, espionage. Stamina, 6.5. MP, 5, luck, 1, willpower, 3, charm, 22. Passive abilities, impeccable home management, active abilities, none, keeping an eye on you at the request of Theodore von Lienhaber. Monitoring you at the request of Theodore von Lienhaber. Your time due to terminal illness has been set for just 140 days from now. Why do you sound almost cheerful about my departure? Wince. Did I just hear that right? Excuse me. I can't express how greatly you'll be missed. I'm not going to lower your pay. Now, let's put a stop to that. Yes, boss. I really shouldn't be spending my time picking on Lona. Oh, what a fool I am, my dear master. I really need to focus every moment I have on enhancing my skill points. Without this, I fear I won't manage to navigate the Elydian program successfully. Ultimately, this is truly the finest institution in the entire realm. This place is sure to be filled with students showcasing remarkable skills from every corner of the empire, and I'm excited to see what they're capable of. I have to endure in their midst, integrate myself into the heart of the narrative, and embrace the wicked role that I, Knox von Lienhaber, was destined to play. Ugh, seriously? Why does it have to be this confusing? By the way, dear master, don't you think it would be wise to hire a new maid and a squire to assist you during your time at school? Oh. A new maid, you say? Hold on a second, who's there? Bow. Good morning, Master Knox. What a pleasant surprise to see you here today. Allow me to introduce the maid, who will be at your service throughout your stay at Elydian Academy. Please summon her. Welcome. As a new recruit, she is ready to assist you from this moment on. Wishing you a wonderful morning, dear master. I'm Zitri de Lobelia, and I sincerely hope you see me as entirely at your service. Knox from Leanhaber. Zitri's review on Lobelia. I knew it. Name, Zitri de Lobelia. Gender, female. Age, 15. Primary element, earth. Achievements, none to date. Positive, brilliant aid, neutral, steadfast allegiance, negative, duplicitous, ill fate, robotic, masterful deceiver, sabotage. Stamina, 6.5 out of 10. MP, 5/10. Luck, 1 out of 10. Willpower, 3 out of 10. Charm, 22/30. While my passive abilities shine with impeccable housekeeping, I find myself lacking any active skills, constantly monitored at the request of Theodore von Leanhaber. Keeping a watchful eye on you at the request of Theodore von Leanhaber. I commit to supporting you to the fullest extent of my capabilities. Absolutely, he took that step. Theodore von Leanhaber seems like a really thoughtful reviewer. His insights add a lot of value. A truly formidable and wicked individual, within the chaotic realm of madness. Should you wonder whether he achieved his current status solely through remarkable skill in swordsmanship? I can confidently say that this couldn't be further from the truth. An even more vital factor in his ascent to authority was none other than his skeptical demeanor. He looks at everything and everyone with a wary eye, filled with doubt and skepticism. I'm holding high hopes for you. Absolutely, my friend. I've heard whispers that you were the pioneer who stepped up to lead the Lobelia family. In gratitude for your assistance, the Leanhaber family will wholeheartedly back your efforts to regain your esteemed position. I promise to support Master Knox to the best of my abilities. I will humbly bow, make an effort, and keep trying. I will keep a close watch on him and update you accordingly. Of each nuance in his actions. Clack. Never forget who you're working for. This isn't quite right. I can't hold back any longer. As a spy, it's no wonder Theodore felt compelled to ensure that I truly am Knox and not merely a spirit that has taken possession. It's totally relatable, being possessed by a demon is something that happens frequently in this realm. Ugh. In the original tale, Knox's downfall begins with being taken over by Baal, the ultimate demon. Doesn't matter. They won't figure out my identity. Bolt. But the genuine issue lies with Zitri. Zitri, the one from Lobelia, seems to be the core of the problem. She doesn't play a central role in the primary plot. This is the second time, and honestly, it's just a total letdown. Destined to become the future leader of the Lobelia family, she faces unexpected challenges ahead. Her aunt or uncle brutally killed her parents. And seizes her right to lead the family. Everything else is pretty much understood. She escapes from her own family and house, only to find herself working as a servant for the Leanhaber family. She wears a radiant, jovial smile. Positive, brilliant aid, neutral, steadfast allegiance, negative, duplicitous, ill fate, robotic, masterful deceiver, sabotage. Yet, deep down, her spirit is slowly crumbling. And eventually, she'll surrender with a smile. If my memory serves me right, she meets her tragic fate. Right from the very onset, even before we dive into the first chapter of this captivating tale. She throws herself into the leap. Well, what should I even do now? Should we rescue a character destined to meet their end? While potentially leading to distortions in the narrative? Completely aware that this decision could potentially turn into a heavy burden around my neck. Tweet the following day. From this moment onward, I find myself on a quest to confront the terrifying creatures lurking inside the manor. Of course, you'll join me, acting as my helpers. Excuse me. Jerk. Chills run down my spine. Are we really going to chase after monsters in this eerie mansion? Oh no. I'm not feeling good. A day off could. Absolutely, my dear mentor. What on earth? Zitri. You absolutely shouldn't agree to anything. Oh. She must be terrified. Inviting handmaids to join a beastly chase is an utterly ridiculous request, to put it mildly. How about an enthusiastic absolutely instead? Shake shake. Lona, I can see you've used up every single one of your vacation days. What a bummer. You must stay present. This is unfair. I'm just a clumsy oaf, blind to fairness. Tail wagging. Tail wagging, tail wagging. If the thought of a pay reduction doesn't faze you, feel free to linger at the back. Just refresh my memory, what's the figure for half of your current salary? How stylish. Should I prepare an arrow or a sword, which one shall I choose? This is a masterpiece. I'll team up with Lona to get everything ready, once I've updated Mr. Ernarok. Ugh, messing up my concentration, sigh. Grip tight. I need to concentrate on extending my days alive. Particularly now that I have my freedom. Oh, master. Please wait for me. Aya. A few days later, after its defeat, the forest of lost children transformed into just another forest, sighing quietly in the breeze. With a swift slash, you claimed just a fleeting moment from the existence of the gray wolf. Wow. Your remaining time has been extended by 2 hours. Wow, do I give off the vibe that I've tracked down every last wolf in the area? After just one exhilarating hunting session, I've managed to reclaim 2 precious hours of my life. This review was quite successful, I must say with a big smile. Master, you've been hunting for an hour now. Don't you feel a bit weary? Why don't you take a break? This is terrible. Seriously? Searching feels like an endless journey without time of a genius. Wow, looks like I only managed to gain a single net hour. Ugh, what a disappointment. It's painfully unproductive. I can't possibly hunt down monsters around the clock. And the most troubling issue of all is, it's not like there's an endless supply of monsters. Done. I've almost wiped out every single monster in this forest. Oh no. If things keep going like this, my ambitious scheme of stretching my existence will likely find its way to the trash in no time. Sigh asterisk, this is absolutely dreadful. Is there really not a single monster in sight? Sir, I would strongly advise against repeating that statement. People who are unaware might assume you've completely lost your mind. What? Oh dear master, have you truly lost your sanity? Today isn't going our way. Let's head back to the manor. Of course, my lord. Could you use a nice warm bath? I'm here to help, just let me know, and I'll make sure the water is perfectly tempered for you. Brilliant assistant, indeed. Absolutely, I would love that. Please ensure that I have the chance to take a shower before dinner. Whatever you desire, my lord. Master. What can I possibly do to help? Would you like me to tidy up your room, perhaps? Honestly. I guess, it doesn't really matter. Absolutely, my lord. Zitri. I have a question that I'd like to ask you. To whom are you devoted? Excuse me. An extraordinary aid, uplifting, brilliant companion, balanced, steadfast devotion, drawback, duplicitous, robotic. Yet, no matter how stunning and finely crafted a dagger may be, if its edge is pointed towards me, I really shouldn't attempt to take ownership of it. Total disaster. Resonant and unmistakable. I can't help but hesitate. I still haven't found the words to respond, my master. Master, I can sense the response you're about to give. Don't be concerned. I have absolutely no plans to ask any more questions. I might even express my gratitude. At the very least, you didn't attempt to deceive me. Twitch. To whom you dedicate your efforts. I couldn't care less. The only thing that matters to me is that you are at my service. If needed, feel free to use me, as I am here for you. That's all I wanted to express. Placing your trust can often feel like an indulgence. In terms of the advantages we can gain from one another. That's more than sufficient for both Zitri and myself. I swear to you. Oh man, he's such a jerk. He expects way too much from his team. And when I question why I should even be part of it, he just gets all defensive. If you don't join, where's the fun in that? That's a real demon. Grimace. Ugh, how convenient. Huh, someone might think. I've heard the murmurs about Master Nox's shift in attitude. They had arrived at my side while I was still surrounded by my loved ones, feeling a mix of emotions. I thought these were just empty whispers. Experiencing such a deep transformation in an instant is truly an uncommon occurrence. Yet it appears to hold some truth. He has triumphed over his two siblings in a solitary battle, and he truly deserves the honor of carrying his family name at Elydian. He is solidifying his position among his family members. In stark contrast to my past, when I was once a rightful successor to the family legacy. Now struggling in the depths of despair. The things he expressed to me today. You might take advantage of me, just as I will of you. That's all there is to it. What could that possibly signify? A couple of days passed, whispers, a whisper of gossip began to circulate through the halls of the Lienhaber Manor. Whispers. Rumor has it that Zitri was kicked out of the Lobelia family. And, as someone from the common folk, no longer warranted the honor of serving the Lienhaber family. It feels like a subtle sadness, an undercurrent of loss. As the incompetent leader of the Lobelia household, Durin de Lobelia made a grave mistake by attempting to sell off the family's dignity. How shameful. You bear responsibility through your connections, and as a result, all your Lobelia privileges have been stripped away. I've been informed that my time at the Lienhaber Manor has come to an end. That much is to be anticipated. Even within the clans that embrace the shadows, the Lienhaber family stands out. The highest level of expertise. Even if it's for the sake of their neglectful and unruly son. Ah, it's so disheartening, being without a surname. They simply won't associate with someone from the lower class. I'm relieved that my termination is just around the corner, tap tap. I touched the screen, only to realize I've been substituted. Tap. Good morning. A fleeting glimpse. A soft whisper. Naturally, the news has traveled far and wide. Zitri. Have I become overly familiar with those judgmental stares? Where on earth have you been? We need to hurry. Quick, tap Elona. This feels so uncomfortable. Is she genuinely oblivious to the situation, or is this her subtle way of disrespecting me? Could it be that the limited bond she formed with me is causing her to act this way? Despite her intentions, it won't make a difference. For me, for her. And for our beloved Master Nox. This is for each and every one of us. It seems like her time is running out. Theodore must surely have gotten a letter by now, informing him of Zitri's expulsion. Those allegations toward Zitri's dad. I'm aware they're all made up. Sore. I understand I can't assist her. However, especially when I'm uncertain. Imagine the far-reaching impact that even a tiny action, like a butterfly's gentle wing flap, could stir up in our vast world.